welcome back to some more Monster Train modded action. We are going through a nice introduction of all the modded clans at the moment. So we are on to the newest edition of the modded clans. We are on to the Beyonders. So the Beyonder clans, kind of like what if your mental demons were a clan defending hell from the forces of heaven, right? That's what Beyonder is. The mechanics are definitely more complex. There's a lot more to keep track of than any other clan, normal or modded clans, in my opinion. But let's actually get into a game so I can show that off. Alright, so you'll see some of the keywords on here already. We got afflictive, mutated, hysteria, right? All these keywords. Let's click OK. Diligent, failure, and experimental double barrel. Okay. So, you used to have a starting artifact, the Unseen Eye. Your cards start with either afflictive or compulsive, depending on which starter you have for your Beyonder clan. Now, afflictive is going to increase what's called a mania stat by 1. Compulsive is going to decrease that mania stat by 1. So here we are, right? So our starting plinks now have gained compulsive, decreases mania by 1 when played. Seer Mind is our starter. It starts with afflictive, so it increases mania by 1 when played. It also has entropic, another keyword. So we're already at 3 keywords on this card that are brand new. Entropic it doubles the effect when you're at plus or minus 3 on your mania track. So if you play 3 afflictive spells, this will trigger entropic. If you play 3 compulsive spells, that would trigger entropic. One thing to know, right? These would cancel up. So if I played afflictive, that gives me 1 up on the mania, so it'd be +1 on mania. If I then played a plink compulsive, I would go 1 down and go back to 0 on the mania track. The other new keyword we see here is mutated. Mutated are, there's a set of cards that give something mutated. You can only have 1 mutated effect per unit. And then this one gives hysteria +6 attack, -1 health. And so hysteria occurs when your mania goes above 0. Above 0. Alright, so let's look at our champions. One thing about this, and the logbook does reflect this, so you can always use that to plan, but the champion paths and the banner units will change basically every run. So they have different variations, and the variations, I believe, are randomly selected when you load up the clan for each run, so they will constantly change. Now, the names of them won't change. So for example, there's a formless path, a conductor path, but the conductor path in my next game would have a different effect than this one. All right, so here we go. We got a 40/40 3 space formless. Formless is immune to panic. We'll get to that in a second. It gains +1 attack when you go above 0 mania, and it gets -1 attack when you go below 0 mania. So this is good with my compulsive, or not good with my compulsive cards. It's good with my afflictive cards. So my in-clan starters. This one starts with mutated and hysteria. Mutated units on this floor gain +3 attack and jitters 1. So +3 attack is great, right? My jitters 1 though is not good to put on your own units because it increases the amount of damage they take by 1 per stack of jitters. So if I had 5 jitters on a unit and I hit it with a torch, it would take 7 damage in total. Yeah, so that's what jitters does. It just increases flat damage on any damage source. We're going to take the 40/40 formless. Let's go to our artifacts. Let's just take concussive coals because why not? We are Umbra, so there are new, not only clan artifacts for, you know, the Beyonder clan. There is an additional artifact for every other clan as well. So Shadow Puppeteer is the additional artifact that was added in for Umbra. So Shroud units, so that's your big units in Umbra, they all have multi-strike 1. We see Umbra banner and then, sorry, Beyonder banner here, maybe an Umbra there. So that does increase its use. Let's go ahead and take it. I mean, it's free multi-strike in case I end up an Umbra unit. Awesome. So now that we're in here, we can talk more about Mania, okay? So here's our Mania tracker. Look at all that nice text. Okay. So blue highlights indicate the increase or decrease Mania. Red highlights will show that you'll trigger the +3 -3 threshold. +3 -3 threshold triggers Insanity. So, if I recall correctly, I think Afflictive is paired with the Panic debuff, which doubles damage taken. You know, I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. When Sanity is triggered, friendly units will be debuffed with Panic or Neurosis, and the effect of entropic cards is increased. Alright. So I think it's Afflictive gives Panic, Compulsive gives Neurosis. Panic means they take a double damage and it decreases at end of turn. I think Neurosis is worse for your units. They can't attack, use actions, resolves, or revenge abilities for the turn. So it just basically phases your unit, but it can still get attacked for a round, which is difficult. We could just play bottom. Nah. We're going to play top. We're just going to double sear here, right? So this Hysteria trigger, I went up twice, so we got +2 attack. Now I can just plink to go down 1, that's fine. Since I didn't go below 0, I didn't get -1 attack. Alright, we're going to do that again. Blast, blast. We're going to blast once, and then we're just going to double blink. We did lose 1 attack because I went below the level. I think we just dropped Train Steward. Oh, if I blink, I'm going to go below. That's an issue. And we're going to get all that damage in. I could have just put the lifesteal on top. Would have been fine. Ah, there we go. Now we get all these. Let's just get an extra draw next turn. I mean, a 44-31 is going to get us there, especially with some lifesteal. Alright. So here's some cards. Eyeballs for day 0 cost, compulsive. So that decreases Mania 1, not good for my champion. Entropic, apply Chronic 2 to friendly units for each Mania below 0. So Chronic is kind of an endless ability. Instead of when the endless unit dies low, it goes in your discard pile and it gets +3 health per stack of Chronic. So this applies Chronic 2 to a unit. It would die, it gets +6 health, it goes in your discard pile. Chronic does prevent permadeath, and it does work with endless, so an endless unit would still go to the top of your deck. Alright. Survival, instinct, compulsive, target unit gains 10 health, moves to the back. That's not bad. I don't think I'm going to compulsive deck though, and I got 3 compulsive actions. Alright, so now we have anxiety here. Anxiety is the opposite of the hysteria trigger. So anxiety triggers when you go below 0 on the Mania track. So this gives a unit mutated, hysteria, it becomes rooted, and anxiety healed 10. I'm going to take that because I can just get rid of a mini boss forever and ever. I'm going to take a Making of Morsel in case I do go, you know, Shadow or Shroud units, see free multi-strike. Ooh. Alright. So here we go. Here's our units. Multi-strike, awesome. Formless, Formless, we are immune to panic. Summon, discard a card at random, plus 15 attack per mania. I think that's a dynamic effect. And then Infusion, the Infusion stats are weirdly random. Plus 12, plus 1, summon, discard a card at random. Hysteria, apply Jitters 18 to the front enemy unit. That's interesting. And then we have the Sweeper. Sweepers are good. Resolve, trigger anxiety on this floor, summon, draw -2 cards next. Well, that is a horrible infusion. Ooh. I mean, maybe depending on anxiety triggers, it could be good. But probably not. So let's go ahead and just take the Sweeper, because Sweepers are good. So we're probably not going to go our poor Umbra units. Alright. Hysteria, deal 10 damage to enemy units. That's nice. Rally, -1 health to friendly units. Alright. And then Soundless Swarm. Stalker, Soundless, Jitters 6, so it takes increased damage. Stalker means it draw each turn automatically. And Soundless gives you immune to Neurosis. Yeah. So the Insanity triggers, there's 2 different triggers depending if you're up or down on the track. They have 2 different keywords to also prevent that ability from hitting your units, and it makes it a lot to remember. I feel like it would have been a little bit easier if that was just one keyword that prevented both, but who knows. Anyways, here we got +1, +5, Chronic 5, and Mutated, and +8 Hysteria, deal 10 damage to enemy units, and Hysteria -1 health. You know what? We are just going to take you. We're going to put +25 health into you. We are going to infuse you as well. Don't think a spell chain's needed. Well, there's nothing good for a spell chain at the moment. Just do that. +10 on that one as well for funsies. We are just going to put the Malevolence into our Furry Beholder. We're just going to use it to blast things for a lot of damage. No point re-rolling. I could give it Endless, but that's not going to matter for a while. Alright. So we can play both of them. Right? If we just blast here, we take out the floor. So we're going to blast middle. Awesome. And get rid of a Trained Sword. These are both... Oh, this one's afflictive. Once again, I think we're going to Sear Mind middle, I guess. I'm going to do it twice. That's a little bit annoying. Don't really want to play this. We are going to take 5. Awesome. So we blast. Blast again. Blast. Plink misses. We're going to give you Lifesteal. As long as I draw any card, there we go. Bam, we take out the back row. So we get through on a Lifesteal. Alrighty. So there's 3-eyed fish, soundless, so they're immune to, once again, Neurosis, Hysteria, so that's what I'm currently doing, -1 health, but Anxiety, Stealth 1, so that's a good defensive card. Trigger Hysteria on this floor. Units without a Hysteria trigger take 3 damage for each mania above 0. So this is an AoE damage. It's afflictive, and since I have 2 units that trigger off of Hysteria, I think I'm going to take it. And let's just take Prismal Dust, I guess. Not sure what my Relentless plan is yet. A quick isn't ideal. Multi-strike is good. So there's a stalker upgrade as well. We're going to give our sweeper multi-strike. Ooh, we actually want another slot. Can I give it another 25? Now we're just going to give it another plus 10. 25 would have been better, but 10's fine. Dante, no thank you. We already have enough things to think about. And let's go on. So Stalker's also really nice, like if you're going imps or tombs, right? So you draw your endless units right away. Alright, we drop our 2 units. Let's just blast one. And we plink. Because our plink is just going to not trigger either of them, but kill some more units. Alright. We just lose both train stewards so we don't redraw them. Very cool. Alright. So we can blast with that. Deal an AoE. Then I guess just plink twice. Could get my unit mutated, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, why not? Okay. This is fine. We can blast once here. We're going to blast once here. That's going to take out the floor. Awesome. We're going to blast once. Drop a train sword. Oops, I actually meant to play my making of a morsel. Now we just need to get by this boss. Let's draw an extra card. Let's do some damage and a plink. We can double blast to clear out the path there, and we just get a kill. I mean, a 67 by 35, right? So we got some offensive scaling. We just need the defense to help carry us. Oh, man. So we have Entropic Storm, Afflictive, Piercing, Entropic. Consume all non-entropic cards in hand and deal 10 damage per entropic spell in deck to all units. So that would hit your enemies as well. So it's kind of like an Inferno, right? Shame it doesn't have that little parentheses indicator for, let's see. How many entropic spells do I got? I mean, I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starters. That's 50 damage. 60 damage. 70 damage because of itself. Okay, and then we have Primordial Soup. Apply Chronic 10. That persists through death to a target friendly unit and drop +3 next turn. Interesting. So that could keep my 1 unit alive, and that could elevator the sweeper, I guess. Cerebral Detonation is an interesting one too. Compulsive Sacrifice. Apply Jitters 1 to all units and Chronic 1 to friendly units for each health and space of the sacrifice unit, respectively. So it's kind of... I think I want one of these two. I have AoE damage, so I'm going to take the Soup. Soup. We see another one of you. We see another one of you. Apparently I get the same one. Multi-Strike Shadow Eater is hilarious, but not needed. And let's just take a draw. Alright, Don't need banners. Artifacts are good. I think we're just going to make some spells cheaper. Yeah. All these Shroud units, all those multi-strikers I'm not going to use. We see a Spell Chain. We see a Purge -1. Let's purge out a Plink. Alright. So this also appears. There's a -1 that changes the stats. There's a +10 damage that changes stats. The -1 one that changes stats can be really annoying because sometimes you don't want to change your afflictive or compulsive, and so you kind of lose out on the -1 stack. +10 damage applies afflictive and removes compulsive. right? And so you can just kind of put this on anything to give it afflictive as well, which is a little silly. All the things I want have afflictive already. I could put it on here, but I don't think so. So we're going to start putting some -1s in there. Let's -1 a dark recipe, I guess. There's another one, remove consume. No, let's put a minus. Actually, let's remove consume our prismal dust. That could be good for later. Against diligent, and we're going to -1 our suit. All right. So we see conductor again, unfortunately, so we're just going to go 80-80 formless 2 and be happy about that. Armor emblem is fine. Can I kill both of them this turn? I can do 10, 20. If I lead with you... Can't quite kill them, darn it. That might have been a mistake. I can blast here and then do that and keep him rooted forever, probably. Yeah. Okay, so that's compulsive. So we're gonna blast you out. Then we can drop that. So you're rooted 1. Alright, we get some damage. Let's get this plink out of here. I don't know how I'm going to take that floor out. I'm probably going to have to play... redo this and play top. That top floor is a little bit dangerous. I mean, that's going to come up. Is that just going to kill me? Let's find out. Yep. So our bottom floor plan did not work. We need more attack damage on our sweeper. Still think we're going to frontline it. We just need to put that mutation on it when we can. Let's just start our damage on that floor as soon as possible. Yeah, we really want this on it. We also want this. So I think we're just going to sear up here and then drop that so he doesn't die. Or he can still die, just I can get him back then. Alright. We can do body horror, hysteria. Get rid of that. Take 18. He does go to the discard pile, but my deck's perfectly sized, so I should Oh, what? I didn't redraw him. Uh-oh. Banner unit system, you failed me. I wouldn't redraw it to next turn. That's not good. Does having a single one of those there kill me? It doesn't kill me, but it's not ideal. Alright, we blast once, so that's going to give us the kill. We're just going to put lifesteal on them. And turn. Oh man. Lifesteal again. We do 698 to that. So that's gonna kill us. Ooh. How do we get through this? We blast and we play ping, yeah, plink. Maybe we just have to let that unit get through us. Take out that floor. We can drop a Train Steward to perish out of the deck. We hit once. We can hit again. So close to just bashing that unit. But not quite enough. Oof. Alright. Do this and a Mass Hysteria to kill the floor, double Plink. How do I deal with him, though? We double bash. Oh. Okay, we're still alive. Let's just pierce. You're gonna die right away. That's unfortunate. So let's just do one more. Wait. Ooh. I'm not gonna draw it back. I'm gonna get rid of both of those. And I don't see my unit. Oh my goodness. I went insane. How do I get this kill? Maybe we have to tank with the U? And not use the soup yet. Let's do a body horror. And then a blast. Can't body horror again. Oh, and this time I don't have anything. That's unfortunate. It's just damage shield twice, I guess. Alright, we can Hysteria, we can Blast. We can't kill you, so we just get rid of a Train Steward. Ugh. Darn, I don't know if I can get through this battle. I might have to do another run. Alright, we'll just try top one more time. Just double blast there. This time I think we're gonna body horror you. And blast once more. Alright, we can get this. Oh, you already mutated. Don't want to decrease your health though. So let's give you 3 damage shield then. Yeah, and let's get rid of the Purge card. That's going to decrease all their stuff, but I think getting rid of the Purge card is actually good for us. Alright. Let's blast once. That's going to clear the floor. Then I think a damage shield 1 to prevent some damage is good. You're going to come up dealing what? 10. Oh man, 19. 38. We're going to blast that. And blast that. I could soup draw a card and pray I draw it. What do I draw next turn otherwise? A lifesteal. I don't have enough health to get through. So we're going to do that and sacrifice it and see if we get lucky and redraw him. We do have 10 draw. How do we have 10 draw? We have 10 draw and we didn't get them. +1 draw per turn for the rest of the... Oh. Oh, Wait a second. How did that turn into +10 draw? I'm so confused by that. We're gonna try one more thing. I wanna... Alright. We're gonna soup and sacrifice you. And that apparently gives us +10 draw. Does this kill us? If it kills us, I'm just gonna let it slide. Not quite. Weird. Good go Chumper 1. Alright, and I mean, this is still gonna just cause us to perish. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna reset. I don't know. Why'd that turn it into a +10 draw? Alright. Well, that didn't work out. Let's depart again. So this time we have Eyeballs for Days, which is compulsive, and this is Flamboyancy, which can ascend and descend based on Hysteria and Anxiety, +2 Drip Falls. Oh, man. Alright. See, now Conductor is completely different. Now it's Hysteria. Apply mutated to enemy units. Anxiety enemy mutated units gain Jitters 8. So I have to hit Hysteria first and then Anxiety to trigger you. Or I just take a Sweeper that action apply Jitters 5 to all enemies. So let's take a Sweeper. Let's gain some health and go with this. Alright, you're damage shield, aren't ya? Yeah. We're just gonna play U-top, we're just gonna get rid of units. Sure, that might give them damage shield, but whatever. Blast, blast. And that does nothing. I have no mania. Alright, so we blast, we drip fall. We just drop 3 train stewards and take all those out. Or not train stewards, the other ones. Alright, we're gonna Eyeballs for Days. Haha, Chronic, +12 health. I'm just gonna blast you, and we're gonna take a hit. Oof. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna blast once. I could blast for another 16. Which I think is better. Huh. Alright, so we have another Afflictive, deal 25 damage to the front enemy for each mania above 0. That's good. There's the AoE. We have a Sweeper, so let's take the big damage spell. And let's just take Stealth. Alright, Stealth Tomb plus a unit is good. Endless Stalker. That's pretty nice. Formless Hysteria, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit, rally -1 to friendly units. That's pretty amusing. Because I could play the Endless Tomb there and just kind of keeps killing myself. Right, now this is just Hysteria, -1 health. But look at 29, +1 space, and Resolve trigger Anxiety. So the stats are different. +2, -1 pip, and Jitter 6. Interesting. I mean, this is almost something I want. Deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. I have a sweeper already, but we're going to take that. We're going to do Endless and Stalker. I'm going to give you plus 25 health. Call that good. That's -2 a spell. That's -2 the consume spell, so we can actually get some, stats out of it. Get rid of an eyeballs for days. And make a good old-fashioned Drake Steward. Okay. So we can just drop that. Drop you. I'm gonna drop this, drop the Train Steward, and just cast that. Okay. We blast there, so that gets ascended. It's gonna die to the sweeper. We drop the unit, and we're just gonna give them the mutated effects. Oh, that dropped you again. So let's just drip follow you out of the way. Alright. So we can blast. Blast. Drop that. And perish because I miscounted my... Oh my goodness. Keeping track of this extra bit is really annoying, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, we drop you. We're still gonna phlegm that. We just don't want to move you back down is the issue. So we blast. Drop that there. And I guess just, yeah. So now we actually get the kill. Now we're not making ourselves lose. Blast. Blast. Get rid of that. Alright, we get rid of you. We blast, blast, and we can just drop both of these out. I mean, this is not going to die up above. So we're just going to get some free stealth. And a blast in. More stealth and one more blast, and we don't get the kill? Oh no. What? I mean, we're gonna survive at 2 and kill that unit, but geez, that was unfortunate. We'll take the Entropic Storm for a big AoE damage, and I'm just gonna take that because it's 5 health, and I am very low on health. Alright. You know what? I'm going to put a Formless Horror in a Formless Horror, right? I think that's a good idea. We are almost dead, so we need the Golden Vault. Ooh, we could also take one of these. +1 pip size is not good. Anxiety gains stealth. Anxiety, Jitters 1. Revenge, play Jitters 3. Hysteria, 10 damage to enemy units. Hysteria deal 10 damage to enemy units, and Anxiety applies Stealth 1 to the front enemy unit. I kind of want... No, I think I want the 30 damage, and I want this 1 pip size. So that they can fit together. Ooh, there we go. -2 there. You're already piercing, so we'll give this piercing. Alright, we're going to sacrifice this into this. Now you're 1 pip in size. You can fit with my tomb on the same floor as my carry unit. Not carry unit, but my champion. Ooh, we need offense. So rage, leave it, money. Take it. It's only a little bit of rage, but it's better than no rage, right? Okay, so we can drop the Tomb, the Horror, and then this, and then we get the Stealth right away, right? And this does hit our own units, so let's just clear out this floor. Alright, we get more Stealth, we're going to drop this guy, let's gain 5 health back, and then we're doing 40, so we want to hit you for 0. Alright. We dropped that out. We want to get Rage on our Sweeper. We want to damage that floor for sure. Alright. Get more Stealth. We're going to blast that floor again. We can Drip Fall you. Get the Tomb. Awesome. Blast here. And get 12 more into that unit. That's pretty good for us. Alright, we do that. We get some Stealth. We blast the front one. We Drip Fall it, and we hit it for 21. Alright, this is Afflictive, so that would ascend it. So we're going to Drip Fall, we're going to Phlegm, and then we're going to Storm. Cool. We drop the Tomb, get more Stealth, and we just double blast. Very cool. Whew. I think this one's a little bit stronger. Alright, then we got another Entropic Storm. We got a Spike from the Beyond. Interesting picture that gives +6/+9 per X. We're going to take that. I think we just want more stats on our Sweeper to get kills. We have our units. What do you do this time? Apply Jitters 18 to the front enemy unit on Hysteria, and Hysteria +6 attack. That's actually pretty good. Let's take draw. Definitely the draw. Alright. Banners show us Burnout, Endless, +25 health. We can put -2 on something. Let's -2 this. We're gonna purge out the other eyeballs. How many more temples we got? One more at the very end. Oof. Remnant Banner, there's a Bounty Stalker, too late for you. I mean, there's a Burnout. Do we just give you +25 health? No. We want to re-roll, see if we get a multi-strike. No multi-strike. So we just want more damage. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to do action apply, Jitters 10. We're going to do another Train Steward into a Drake, because they're free to play out. I mean, they are the opposite of where I want to go with my spells, but whatever. We get rid of 2 Train Stewards as well. Heaven's Seal. I think we can do it. Always famous last words. Alright, so we drop that first, then the child, and then you. We blast out that, and we just kind of drop both of those, and they die? Yeah. I should be putting the Sweeper first, shouldn't I? Okay. He's gonna kill there. I'm gonna do that. And get rid of the eyeballs. Kill myself. Also kill myself, because this hand is miserable. Alright, I have the golden ball. So now I'm poor. Let's get that out of here. And let's just get rid of, yeah, that unit. Thank you, Golden Vault. Very cool. We drop you. Let's gain some health. We're just going to increase your attack and apparently be bad at math. Let's go die. Okay. We drop this. We blast for a lot. We go into Drip Fall. I think this should still be fine. We drop the encasement. We get a little bit more rage and money. We get another blast. MVP here is clearly the Golden Vault, though. Let's just take more consume effects. Why not? Afflictive, drop a unit to the bottom floor. Apply jitters 8. That's strong. Consume compulsive. Target unit gains mutated, formless, soundless, and silenced. Interesting. And compulsive, draw 10 cards. If you're not holding bone stock pair, choose a unit to keep and discard everything else. So if you have Bone Dogs, it's to draw 10. If you don't, it's keep a unit, discard the rest of your hand. That's interesting. But I think we take Into the Beyond. I think that has to be the right call. And we're going to skip. We already have some good stealth generation. Let's just make things free. +5 attack is really good for us. High Panic 1 and Neurosis 1 to enemy units when they enter the floor below the Pyre room. Okay, that's really good. That's really good for us. Alright, -1s. Let's make you free. And there's the holdover, 10 off. Applies compulsive, removes afflictive. I don't want that. I like my afflictives. Let's consume out nothing. Yeah, see, this is what I dislike about the new. I want this. I just don't want compulsive on anything, right? So it just kind of hurts it. If there's something already compulsive, it doesn't matter as much. I mean, we could put it there. That does nothing, though. Yeah. So we leave. I'm not a fan of losing out on my -1s. Alright, so we go you, and then this guy, and then you to kill it off, to get our stealth rolling. Then we can blast. Get rid of both of them. Yay! Let's get some of this out. I'm gonna drip follow you actually. We'll figure out how to deal with this floor in a second. Awesome. Let's send that to the bottom. Should have probably done that on the bottom floor. Alright, so we got that cleared. We have the sweeper, so we can always send that guy up. Alright. Get some of this going. We could blast that floor, but I think we just kind of do this. Mostly kill off the floor, get rid of a train steward. Not a train steward, one of you. We'll lose our money. Gain it back. Blast. Blast again. Very cool. Alright. Gain the train steward, gain some money. We're just gonna blast, blast. Gain some of this. We can just give you some more jitters. Very cool. Okay. Consume, piercing, afflictive. think that's what I want. Afflictive and Tropic deal 20 damage for each enemy. To the front enemy for each above 0 times 3. Mental Disorder. Draw X cards, discard them if a mania. Just. Ooh. Card is Manic, adjust Mania as if it was played. Gain X Ember. So that could really send me down the compulsives, which is bad. But it does help trigger you a lot, which can be good. So we're going to take it. And then we skip. Who cares about those? We got things we can do. We are going to go ahead. We can just dupe here if we need to. Nah, we'll go to the temple dupe now. Alright. Ember Stasis. Why not? I think I can take a couple rounds to do that. The only downside of duping that is going to eat up my draw every turn, which is annoying. Oh, this is also annoying. I played that in the wrong order as well, because I'm very smart. I am not playing this well currently. Yeah, okay, I've really messed this up. We have to restart. Alright, so we play the Tomb, we play Mr. Jitters, we play the Sweeper in front, and we blast that guy. Alright, get rid of you, get rid of this, blast that there, we drop 2 of these, and we take it out, so now we only get 2 next turn. Whew. Get rid of 2 junk, we draw 3 junk this turn. Oh my goodness, you kidding me? Stop giving me junk. I mean, I just redraw them if I don't play them for a turn, so you know. That is not, oh my gosh, I am. Why would I drip my all my own unit? That was a stupid mistake. This is a mess. Play you. Play you. Play this. Blast that guy and turn. My sweeper is in the wrong position now, but we're gonna deal with it because I am annoyed. We blast you. We get rid of double junk, we play that out, it perishes again. Alright, we get rid of 3 weights. We get up 2 weights and we get some more stealth. We can get rid of this, try one. No. I could have played both of them, which is pretty fun. We're gonna blast once and get rid of the train steward. Not the train steward, you. Alright, we're gonna lose some gold. It is what it is. We are just going to blast this floor. Oh wait, does that consume? Oh, I consumed them. Oh my goodness, this plan. I have 5 rounds. Pretty sure I just kind of die. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh man, this clan is a headache sometimes. So So we play that. I am not the one that's supposed to be suffering, game. Alright. Get rid of the weight. Get my stealth out. Blast you. Play both the dregs out so we kill it. We get one last junk. Cool. Man, we are getting way too much junk here, and it is painful. So please, game, just stop it. That would be ideal. Okay. And then we blast. We're gonna take damage. Get rid of you. Okay. Don't consume my tombs this time. Note to self. Get rid of this. We can play one tomb. And it has... It's okay, we'll just take the hit. We'll take the hit. We'll blast that out, consume the rest of the hand. It's fine. Alright, tomb goes down. Gain some health back. We'll just make you more attack. Tomb. Rage. Gain health. Let's give you some more jitters. That's my damage scaling, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. Restart. Maybe we just play bottom. Drop you. Drop this. Drop the tomb. Drop the tomb. Don't play one this turn. Blast. Drop both of these. Okay. Play a tomb. Play a tomb. Daze it. Alright. Play a tomb. Play the tomb. Blast. Get rid of both train stewards. So we don't play again this round. Oh no, except we do want to blast that floor. We also draw this turn, which is annoying. Okay. We're just gonna lose the gold, I think. We're just gonna live with it. Drop you down. Okay, we took the double damage. Wait, what? Double damage taken. Okay, so it's not really melee weakness. I'll give you some rage that kills that. Hysteria descends. So we're gonna give you this. And we're going. Oh, that's my fault. Awesome. Anyways. Drop this. Give you rage. I think we just want to send you down for even more jitters. Get a little bit more stealth, and let's just blast you for 8 damage. Alright, I think this is going to be fine just because of how many jitters it has. So we are going to go consume all non-entropic cards. Blast, blast, giant blast, get a kill. Ooh, this clan takes a lot of brain power. Get another entropic storm, Highlander Afflictive. Sacrifice all allies of the target friendly unit and gain plus 14 and chronic 1 for each ally killed. So, target a unit, sacrifice everything else, it gets attack and chronic. It's a good turn 1 card, but otherwise I don't know. We're going to take Wickless Improvement. And Ember. Okay. Do I get my -1s? I do not. Okay, compulsive. Applies compulsive. Yeah, I don't want to apply compulsive. I need my damage effects. Oh my goodness. Mutation. Spells cost 2 less is good, but multi-strike on mutated units is even better. Champion gains Chronic 5 and Stalker. Why not? Alright. Hold over. We are going to hold over our defensive offensive option. Defense because it defends self. Stop giving me void stones. I want the actual -1. We could do we're gonna give this compulsive and then we give it afflictive and be really annoyed by having to do that, but it works. Yeah. That's exactly how I feel about that. Alright, let's start well, we need 1 gone for sure. Of course, we see junk again. We will do this in the order correctly once more. So we drop you, then this. Hysteria send, anxiety descend. I will end up just like super ascending my units if I do that. We're gonna do that just to almost kill him. Okay. Gain our stealth. We are going to blast that. We're going to blast you. We might as well gain some more stealth. Alright. We will blast. Gain stealth. Gain stealth. This is just going to kill these anyway, so let's just blast you here. Alright. Stealth. Stealth. Send you down. Let's get that out of here and then just mental disorder. Cool. We're gonna stealth. Calcified Ember. Okay. Finally draw that. That's annoying. Anyways, stealth. Dripfall, stealth. We have 15 stealth. I think we can get through this, right? Yeah. So we just do it a little bit more. Awesome. So we make it through. It's an interesting strategy, but we make it through. Alright. Afflictive consume. Apply jitter 6 to enemy units. Afflictive entropic. I think we take the entropic card to make our other AoE bigger. We don't need any of that. Alright, one last try for good things on stuff. -2, that's a good -2 target. Let's go intrinsic. Let's go ahead and intrinsic this spike. Alright, Tomb into Tomb is going to save me a lot of headache. Take some health. There's a normal -1 game. You do actually nice things for me sometimes. Another apply afflicted. Oh, no, replies. Ah! Stop doing that to me. Oh, man. Alright. Drop cage is fine. Double extinguish is good. Let's take that as well. We're going to purge out Drake. Very cool. And we will play top. We go encasement, you motive. Awesome. We're gonna blast that, get rid of you, and then just give myself some attack. Yep. And we get the rage right away this time. Let's just start giving you more afflictive. Get rid of that. We're just gonna drip fall ya. I guess I could remove the jitters from my back unit. But we get more rage. We wear sweepers, we just damage the big unit. And we just trigger all of that for no reason. Yeah. Alright. Drop you. We're just gonna do this because it's hilarious. Who cares if you have multi-strike, right? Drop this. Blast. Blast. And if we blast, right, you gain panic, double damage taken. You're immune to panic, so it is, once again, if you go +3 or more, you get panic, and if you get -3 or more, you get neurosis. Okay. I just had to make sure of that. And panic, I don't care about. Neurosis is so much worse for this type of strategy. Just going to do that, and we are just going to blast you for a bunch to get that on my deck. Alright, rage. We get some tombs. Bop, bop, bop. Alright, we get this out. We get our rage. I'm gonna drop that. Get our draw. Look at more days and ascend. I'm gonna consume that dead weight and ascend you. That's pretty fun. Alright. Let's blast that. You get ascended. Let's drip fall you and then ascend you again. Only a slight 25 days to my 57 stealth. Alrighty. So we do this in the order again. So we go encasement, horror, motive in front, to gain my stealth, and then we increase your attack with the mutation. Okay. Then we can, once again, we're gonna drop you. We do want to blast out the damage shields. And get rid of both of those. Okay, we dropped this. Stereo's Ascends, we're just going to put that on you. And then Disorder. Dripfall again. Yeah. This is all fine. That works great. Let's do this. You know what? We're just gonna blast that floor. That's still good. Let's work on this bottom unit. Oh no, I'm gonna take a double spikes damage. What a shame. If it dies, it'll just come back with more health because of this artifact. Alright, get you out. Very cool. Oh no, you get armor. Let's blast this floor. Let's blast this floor. Let's blast you. A spikes guy, eh? Let's see. We are going to send you to the bottom floor. And then just blast that floor out. Alright. We can just drip follow you again. Get some of that going. We're going to just start working on that bottom unit. Get some of you. Drop of this. We'll do +4 draw. Okay. We can blast that for a bunch of damage. Drop you down again. Let's. Oh no! Now you have no weakness on you. Okay. You know what? We just drop this down, right? We blast and we blast to get rid of all the junk. Alright, old magic. Let's go ahead, just drip follow this out of here so I don't have to deal with it. Blast here. Blast here again, why not? Doesn't matter. We make it through with way too much stealth. Okay. Couple more divines is awesome. Let's get a little banner thingers. Cool. It's my first completed run on Covenant 25 with this clan. Run summary. Whew, there we go. That was a long video because that first lost, but we got a win in the second one, right? Yeah. So this clan, it takes a good amount of thinking. You have to think of your afflictive and your consumptive cards. The -1 now gives it consumptive. That's the term, right? Compulsive, not consumptive. Compulsive. The -1 now gives compulsive, so you have a chance of that showing up, which can be really painful if you're not doing a compulsive deck. I think it kind of depowers Merchant of Magics, unfortunately. You also get the +10 that applies to afflictive. That one is useful if you want something afflictive because you can just apply afflictive to anything with it. And also, the +10 is not always the most used. It does dilute the +20 consume pool though, so there is that. You do have the Stalker mid upgrade for units, which can be good. You can also notice that ate up my draws, but yeah. You have to watch your mania levels. You have to, if you can go over and you get the panic, well, if you're formless, it doesn't matter. If you go under and you have soundless, then it doesn't matter. There's just a lot of keywords to keep track of, which makes it sometimes a little more taxing. But hey, we got through. So with that said, thanks for watching and have fun.